Hey guys, it's Jackie with Intoxicating Arts, and I know it's been a while since I did a video, but I have some new inventory that I wanted to share with you. We started making wood laser cuts, and I just wanted to show you a couple of them that we have available for sale and some fun things that you can do with them. So first off, this is my couture tag that was designed for well, it wasn't designed for them, but it was designed to coordinate with the Graphic 45 couture line. And they use this quote in the line. And so I put it on a tag, and I just, basically these words are etched in, and so is the design. And so to get this effect that I did, I just put in a layer of white paint, and then I sanded it off, and then I put on a layer of pink paint, and I sanded it a little bit harder around the areas where there was etching so that you could see the white. And then it also made it kind of have a shabby chic kind of look because it's worn down in some spots. And then I just sealed it with a gloss coat. That's not really necessary, it's just something that I felt like doing on this particular piece. So they're 1/8 inch MDF wood, they're nice and thick, and they're very nice and sturdy. And I have this one up for sale on eBay, and I believe it's around $2 for one tag. Next thing I have is this All-Star piece, which this is actually just offered for free when you purchase the Good Old Sport paper pad, and it's once again 1/8 inch MDF wood, and you can do the same kind of effect. It's nice and etched deeply so that you can easily get paint stuck in there, and then when you sand away you don't have to worry about accidentally taking some out of where you want it to stay. I also have this guy, which coordinates pretty well with the Good Old Sport line by Graphic 45, and this one I've already painted it a little bit. So what I did was I first went in with some black acrylic paint, and I sanded all of that away. It actually covered pretty much most of this area, so as long as you sand it away, it doesn't really matter. So all of that stayed in there, and then I went back in with a copper paint dabber, and I sanded that away, and that one stayed only in certain areas. As you can see, it's kind of highlighting certain areas, and that's just kind of the effect that I got. And so I have these for sale for $1. I also have an anchor, which comes for free when you purchase the By the Sea paper pad from me, and I also have these for sale as well. I cannot remember how much they cost, but once again, it's etched. This one is not etched quite as deeply. It's probably etched about as deep as this guy is. So as you can see, you can still get an effect. It's just not going to be as easy as... It's still pretty easy, but this one is etched really nice and deep, so it's going to be super easy to get the paint in there. So, but anyways, so here's the anchor. It matches that pretty well because it has that vintage style to it. And I also have some teapots. There's 6 different teapots in here. These are listed for sale separately, or you will get them for free with the Botanical Tea paper line from Graphic 45. And yeah, so there's just 6 different cute little teapots in here. There's no etching on them or anything, so you're going to want to just paint them however you feel, and you could even put paper over, you know, you guys know what to do with these things. So there's 6 of them in here. I'm also selling them as a set of 6 or a set of 12, which you would get 2 of each. So I have those. Also, I have some flourishes, which are very nice to have on hand, as I'm sure you know, to fill empty space and to add an elegant touch to your project. So this is one that this is what technically the front looks like, where you can kind of see where it was burned. So obviously you could use it just like this if you wanted to, or maybe even stain it so that you could still see that. Or you could paint over it. And then I also just showed basically on this one you can use either side. So depending on if you want it going this way or say you wanted it going that way on a project, Obviously, you could do either side. This particular one right here, I use Perfect Pearls on, so that's why it's nice and shiny. These actually come in a set of 3, and right now I actually have them up as a bidding item, so the bid starts at $4, and generally you won't really have to fight over anybody with it, but if that starts happening, then I'll just put it as up there. They're actually should be selling around $7, but I just put it up for $4. So anyways, here is another one. This one I'd use Smooch Spritz on, so it's all nice and shiny, and then once again, you could use the other side. And here's the last one. This one also has Smooch Spritz on it, so it's really shiny, and there's the other side. You can also use them as stencils, which is what I did right here, using that last one that I just showed you, which is why it has that funky design on it. So yeah, you can totally use them as stencils. They work pretty well, as you can see. That's pretty clean cut image right there. And yeah, so it's pretty cool. So multiple uses for that. I guess that would technically be a mask rather than a stencil. And then this is my newest addition, which is a butterfly. And I have it where you can just purchase it. Obviously this is already decorated and stuff like that, but you can purchase it just as like the skeletonized piece, or I have it as a set now as well, and it would come with a base. So it doesn't come with the plastic piece in there. That's actually just something I decided to do when I was creating with it, and I just traced around this on a piece of acetate, cut it out, and I used some spray adhesive to adhere it to the back so there's no like glue squishing out or anything. And I was just kind of going for a stained glass effect, so I used some alcohol inks on it, and I think it looks pretty cool. You can see through it. And then I just did the back of this white, so you can see, like, you could always just do that and then put it on a white background. I did the other side of it black, but it doesn't really show up when you do it like that, so definitely better on either white, or I could always poke through one of these holes right here and hang it up and like make a wind chime or something cool like that where the light can pass through. So I just wanted to show you some of my new additions. I know it's been a while since I made a video, but I'm also going to be making another video right after this one to show you some of my new products, because we have a lot more stuff in stock now and I'm really excited about it. So I'll see you guys soon. Thank you. Bye.